Good morning. Today, Friday, 6th of November 2015. Paper highlights read by Christina Arulselvam. You are listening to ATHAvannews.com. First, let's look at the paper highlights from today's newspaper, Daily Mirror. EPF ETF to become new retirement fund. The Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe, presenting the government mid-term economic plan in Parliament yesterday, announced major charges to be introduced to social security sector, under which the Employees Provident Fund and Employees Trust Fund would be amalgamated, set up a new national retirement gratuity fund, and introduce a new pension scheme. The Prime Minister assured that trade unions too will be given a role in controlling those funds as well. Peddling that it would be build a third-generation economy in the coming years, the government announced key changes in the economic sector aimed to realizing the goals. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror: exclusive expert from SLC corruption report. Exclusive experts from the 27th page report submitted by the 3 members board of inquiry appointed by former Sports Minister Navin Dissanayake to investigate the allegation of corruption of Sri Lanka cricket from January 2012 to April 2015. The committee, that comprised of 3 layers headed by the Ravi Algama and including the Jalia Bonagora in Varuna Mallavarachi, had made 9 recommendations in their report handed over to the present Sports Minister Dayasiri Jayasekara on September 28. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror: SF hits out at Marapana. Field Marshal Sarath Fonseca yesterday hit out Law and Order Minister Tilak Marapana and Justice Minister Vijayadas Rajapaksha, saying that if they said in Parliament over the AVANT GARDE floating a Maori ship was true, then an inquiry should be launched against the police action taken against them. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror: AVANT GARDE tense situation at cabinet meeting. A tense situation prevailed at yesterday's cabinet meeting over the AVANT GARDE controversy amid several ministers, including Minister Patali Champika Ranavaka and Rajitha Senaratne. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror: drunken husband kills wife over denim trouser. A highly intoxicated husband, seeing his wife dressed in a denim trouser and alleged to have lost his temper and assaulted her with the iron pole, killing her on the spot, police said. Another news highlight from Daily Mirror: doggy dispute leads to death of grandmother. Dispute connected 2 pet dogs at the house ended with the granddaughter struggling at 74-year-old grandmother in a tragedy report from Kadana. Another news highlight from Daily News: FCID apologized to Magistrate. FCID yesterday apologized to the Colombo Additional Magistrate Nishantha Piris, disregarding the court procedure and proceeding from a President Secretary Lalit Veeratunga and former TRC Director General Anusha Palpita in the High Court without proceeding them before Magistrate. The FCID said it was done due to the protocol problems. Another news highlight from Daily News: MP CHATURA named a suspect. Gampaha District UNP parliamentarian CHATURA Senaratne, who is allegedly have threatened with the death of group young men in custody at Ragama Police, was yesterday named as a suspect by the police, made the further report in connection with the incident with Negombo Chief Magistrate Purnima Paranagama. Now let's move to the paper highlights from today's newspaper, Daily News. Government midterm economic policy farm work presented to House. Sri Lanka to be converted into a law tax country, PM. Sri Lanka will converted into a law tax country very soon by reforming the economy and infrastructure, Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe said in Parliament yesterday. He made this observation presenting the government midterm economic policy farm work, the minister said. Another news highlight from Daily News: Sri Lankan refugee attack former Indian NSA with a slipper. In a shocking incident, the former Indian National Security Advisor M.K. Narayanan was on Wednesday attacked by the radical Tamil activities with a slipper at the end of colloquium on the future of Sri Lankan Tamil refugees in India, organized by the Hindu Center for Politics and Public Policy, in which the former IB chief. Another news highlight from Daily News: cabinet erupts over AVANT GARDE. A heated verbal battle arose in the cabinet meeting last morning over the AVANT GARDE private security firm and the Public Order Minister Tilak Marapana's statement in Parliament over the conduct of the company. Another news highlight from Daily News: explosion of Muslims wasn't a cleansing, Ariyanendran. The en masse explosion of Muslims for the northern province by the Liberation Tigers of Tamileelam in October-November 1990 was not ethnic cleansing but measure to protect them, urged former Tamil National Alliance Battigalore District MP Ariyanendran. Another news highlight from Daily News: assaulted in HNDA students, committee seeks explanation from police. The Battigalore committee probing the recent assault by the police on students staging the protest opposite the University Grant Commission at Ward Place has shouted the explanation from the police on circumstances which led the assault. Another news highlight from Daily News: FCID admits AG directed them to arrest Lalit Anusha, apologized to court for not following procedure. While tendering the apology over procedure difficulties faced by the FCID to arrest former Secretary to the President Lalit Veeratunga and former Telecommunication Regulatory Commission Director General Anusha Palpita in connection with the Silridhi distribution case of FCID informed court that he Attorney General instructed them to arrest the suspect just 2 days period in the case being called before the Colombo High Court. Another news highlight from Daily News: UPFA Uva PC summoned before Presidential Commission. Uva Provincial Councillor Anura Vitanagamage was yesterday summoned before the Presidential Commission of Inquiry to investigate and inquire in serious act of fraud, corruption and abuse of power, state resources and privilege to record the statement into the allegations. Another news highlight from Daily News: Brian Shadik challenged Kamantila. Holding the Holy Bible in his hands, Brian Shadik yesterday swore that he does not make any cabinet minister in Sri Lanka and he does not care about Sri Lanka politics. Finally, let's move to the paper highlights from Ceylon today. Lankan sniper arrested in Mal. Sri Lankan sniper as arrested in the Maldives on suspicion preparing himself for the illegal hit mission on the archipelago. Maldives media said in reports that he was taken in custody when he was about to take flight out of the country last week. Another news highlight from Ceylon today: unworking group to arrive in SL soon. Final report at UNHRC September session. The UN Working Group of Enforced or Involuntary Disappearance as proposed in the US resolution adopted recently will visit Sri Lanka from 9 to 18 November 2015. Another news highlight from Ceylon today: Cop PE on another cop's face. The Inspector General of Police has ordered to probe into the gross incident in which a sub-inspector of police allegedly urinated into the face of another sub-inspector of police at the police station in the Colombo North Division. Another news highlight from Ceylon today: HNDA bestowed degree status. The Cabinet of Ministers yesterday approved the waiving of degree status to the Higher National Diploma in Accountancy, bestowing upon it official recognition in the Higher National Degree in Accountancy, a Ministry of Higher Education sources said. Another news highlight from Ceylon today: Somavansa Vimal to join forces. Leader of National Freedom Front, Member of Parliament Vimal Veeravansa said yesterday the former leader of Janatha Vimukthi Peramuna, Somavansa Amarasinghe, and another 10 members of United People Freedom Alliance will contest the coming local government election as candidate for new joint front. Another news highlight from Ceylon today: Soma Edirisinghe passes away. Dr. Soma Edirisinghe, prominent entrepreneur, film producer and social worker, passed away yesterday morning at Colombo Private Hospital. Another news highlight from Ceylon today: Lankan Tamil attacks Narayanan. A Tamil refugee in Tamil Nadu named Pravagaran hurls his slipper at former Indian National Security Advisor M.K. Narayanan, accusing Narayanan of being responsible for the massacre of 1.5 lakhs of Tamil Sri Lanka at the time he was advised to former Minister Rajiv Gandhi. We brought you the paper highlights from today's newspaper. We will bring you more tomorrow.